Tracking the financial impact of the war in Iran, oil prices are taking a hit as the U.S. and Iran have that tug of war over the Strait of Hormuz. Let's bring in Kristin Myers. She's the ETF editor-in-chief at Asset TV. Good to see you.
Good morning.
All right, so prices are, as far as gas prices are concerned, are not as high as they were maybe 2 or 3 months ago, but they are creeping back up.
Yes.
What do you think is, what does this portend as the ceasefire is basically almost null and void?
Yeah, it really depends what happens going forward with the Strait of Hormuz. We've already heard Iran say we're closing the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump said, actually, no, it's not. It's still open. So it really remains to be seen what's going to happen to oil prices. If that Strait of Hormuz does close, and we've talked about this numerous times, quarter of global oil trade actually goes through that shipping chokehold. So if it remains closed, you're going to see those oil prices continue to get higher and higher. But we do have a lot of fatigue, I would say, around the U.S.-Iran war and around a lot of these tensions. And so that's why you're not seeing those oil, while you are seeing those oil prices spike, I doubt we're going to see them climb to what we were 2-3 months ago. Unless, again, something catastrophic happens, which
never done.
I can never say never. Right.
So we know that Fed Chair Kevin Warsh is getting ready to testify before congressional lawmakers for the first time this week. So what do lawmakers here, you think, want to hear from him?
Yeah, well, it depends if you're a Republican or you're a Democrat. But the main thing that we're going to be seeing out of Congress and also out of Senate, he's going to be testifying tomorrow and on Wednesday in front of the various finance committees. They're really going to be looking, one, at inflation and interest rates. That's going to be the main thing that they're going to be wanting to hear about. They want to hear what he essentially is going to be predicting for inflation and essentially the future path of potential rate cuts or rate hikes from the Fed. Then further on that, it's going to be what kind of reforms is going to be made from the Fed. And I would also probably say they're probably going to grill him, Democrats especially, on how much independence he expects to maintain from the president. The president hammered, the former Fed chair, Jay Powell, repeatedly over interest rates. It was something that came up a lot during Kevin Warsh's nomination hearings. If he was going to be able to stand firm in front of the president and do what was best for the U.S. economy and not necessarily do what's best for the president and his economic agenda.
Right.
We'll be watching. Kristin, always great to have you, friend. Thank you.
Kristin,
Appreciate
thanks.
it.